So I got a little bit of interesting news for you guys in the mobile home park world. Bloomberg, they just came out with this new article about Blackstone. You guys probably know who that is. That's like the really large investment group. They invest in a lot of different things, but they have a huge real estate fund. I think it's over $350 billion. They just purchased a mobile home park deal worth $550 million. So they're acquiring roughly 40 parks from Summit Communities for $550 million. Summit Communities is a really large investment. I don't know if they're a REIT or a syndication. Probably a REIT if they're that large. Most of the parks are in Florida. Turns out they actually beat out Sun Communities. Everyone in the mobile home park space knows Sun Communities. They own tons and tons of parks around the United States. It's an interesting article to bring up because this kind of shows the demand and notice people are taking towards the manufactured housing space. The mobile home parks, they're performing well as far as collections go through COVID, and then on top of that, there's like an increase in demand for affordable housing, yet a shortage of supply of affordable housing. It costs too much to develop apartments today, and as far as what mobile home parks are left, city zoning laws and stuff aren't letting people develop mobile home parks because one, they just don't have the zoning for it. It doesn't make enough tax revenue for the city. And two, the returns aren't really there for the investor. The price per pad to build it and to get all the infrastructure kind of is a high risk thing to do with the returns. Blackstone actually bought $200 million worth of parks from legacy communities. I think it was throughout Florida and Arizona. Earlier, either this year or end of 2019. Here's an interesting stat they put in the article. More than $800 million worth of properties changed hands in the second quarter, up 23% from last year for mobile home park sales. So clearly there's a lot of investors going into the space and buying them up from the mom and pop operators. Blackstone's going to be using Treehouse Communities to manage the property. So Treehouse, it's another giant management group. They know what they're doing. Yeah, thought it's an interesting article. Figured I'd share it with you guys. One other off-topic thing. All these right here, these are all a bunch of deals that I will be posting on the private Facebook group, so if you haven't joined that, make sure to join it. I'm also going to be breaking down how I closed on a mobile home park in North Carolina, a little over $4 million. That's going to be up probably in my next video or something else like that. Make sure you guys check it out, like and subscribe, and have a good day.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.